Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube, of course, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Kings was just red hot. They was doing whatever they wanted to that Lakers defense. 124 to 112. The Lakers go to 23 and 14 and 13 and 7 on the road. The Kings go to 10 and 30 and 7 and 13 at home. They played at home in this game. And then the Kings started 32 to 28. They won the first quarter. They also won the second quarter 29 to 26. They won the third quarter 34 to 29. Then it was 29 to 29 in the fourth. The Lakers was able to cut it to single digits, but that was about it. The Kings was just blazing in this game, and everybody was giving it to the Lakers. It wasn't even just one player; just the whole team was doing their thing. But LeBron Ramon James, the king of the game, 33 minutes, 22 points. He was getting to the basket. Obviously, he didn't make any threes. 0 of 5, 8 of 17 from the field. He did make all his free throws. 6 of 6. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. 1 personal foul in the -9 and plus minus. Jake LaRavia, 31 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul in the -10 and plus minus. Obviously, you would like if he made more shots, especially because they was open, but it wasn't his night. DeAndre Ayton, 27 minutes. He had 13 points. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. He hit some quick shots without thinking too much, so it was working for him. 13 boards, so a double-double. I don't really have a problem with that. That's what you expect from him every night, and it was good to see him get that again. 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 5 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a -12 and plus minus. Marcus Smart, 31 minutes, 1 point, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, 0 personal fouls, and a -20 and plus minus. He missed a lot of shots too. He didn't take a lot, but he missed all of them besides that free throw. So that's just a bad night. His defense didn't outweigh the difference. Luka Doncic, somebody had to get it going. Somebody had to score. He kept them close, but not close enough to win. So a disappointing game for the teammates on this one. 37 minutes for Luka. That ended up being the most on the team. He had 42. That was game high. 16 of 25 from the field. He was efficient, but he did go 2 of 9 from 3. He also went 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He just took his time and found what shots he wanted to take and how he wanted to take them. Then it was just about figuring out how to find his teammates if they sent help or a double team quick, and he did. But he did have 4 turnovers with the 8 assists. He also had 7 rebounds, got to help out there, and 4 steals. He can get you if you ain't paying attention or you just look too predictable or too obvious. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -10 and plus minus. Maxi Kleber, 2 minutes, 1 assist, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Jared Vanderbilt, 26 minutes, no points, 0 of 3 from the field, all 3-pointers, 4 rebounds, no turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Dalton Connect, 13 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 0 in personal fouls, which is good, and a +3 and plus minus. And then Jackson Hayes, you know he's going to get right to that paint as fast and as quick as he can. If you find him, he's flushing it. 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field. He also was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 boards. That was the most off the bench. He also had 1 assist. That was tied for the most off the bench. No turnovers, which was also good to see. But he did also have 4 offensive rebounds out of that 5, and 1 personal foul was a -4. And plus minus, Gabe Vincent, 18 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and -7 and plus minus. Nick Smith Jr., 2 minutes, 0 turnovers, 0 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Bronny James had some wide open threes. Might as well take it if they're going to give you a chance. He splashed them, made 2 of 2 from 3. That was only field goals, no turnovers, no personal foul, and he finished as a +4. And then you look at the Sacramento Kings, man, they could not miss in this game no matter where it was unless you count the free throw line. But even then, they made a good enough amount at a good enough percentage. Precious Achua, he said, everybody hot from everywhere. Let me shoot a 3. Then he made it 4 of 7 from the field. Other than that, 9 points in 30 minutes. He scored by the basket for majority of them. 7 boards, was tied for the most on the team. He actually had 1 turnover and 2 blocks. He also had 2 offensive rebounds out of the 7 and 2 personal foul. Was a plus 15 and plus minus. Maximine Renaud, 31 minutes, 11 points for him. 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He did everything they needed him to do. He did have 4 rebounds though, and 1 assist and a turnover. Offensive rebound out of the 4, 3 personal fouls and a plus 7 and plus minus. Russell Westbrook, they kept leaving him open from three, daring him. He was able to hurt him because of that. He also went 8 of 16 from the field, and 22 points is what he got. In 34 minutes, he did a good job of evaluating what he should do first and how he should do it, and ended up working out for him more times than not in this game. 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a plus 10 and plus minus. DeMar DeRozan was just shooting over everybody, attacking everybody. He went 14 of 19 from the field. He didn't miss that much, and he had 32 points in 37 minutes. That was the most minutes on the team. 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 0 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 4 and plus minus. Zach LaVine, he was in his bag. 32 minutes, 19 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 0 personal fouls, and a plus 9 and plus minus. And then Dylan Cardwell, man, 17 minutes for him. He went 1 of 3 from the field. I had 2 points, but he grabbed 7 boards. That was tied for the most in the game, but he did that in 17 minutes, which was good to see. 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls. That was the worst part of his night, was almost fouling out. Plus 5 and plus minus. Malik Monk had the most minutes, 32. He also had the most points with 26. He went 9 of 15 from the field, 7 of 9 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 8 assists, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, and a steal. And then 3 personal fouls for him in the plus 5 and plus minus. Did a good job of scoring and picking his shots, and he was splashing the open ones too. And then Keon Ellis, 12 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 1 from the field. He made a three. That was the only field goal, and he made it, so he ain't going to be mad about that. No turnovers, no personal foul, and a plus 3 and plus minus. Nick Clifford, 15 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from three. 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 2 and plus minus. And then you look at the comparisons. 82 field goals for the Kings, 59%. 84 for the Lakers, 49%. The Lakers shot 36 threes. They made it at 22%. The Kings made 26 of them and shot at 65%. Well, they took 26 of them and made it at 65%. 28 free throws attempted by the Lakers, 79%. 14 taken by the Kings, 79%. They shot so well from the field, they didn't really even need the free throw line to score. 39 rebounds for the Lakers total, 32 for the Kings, 23 assists for the Kings, 21 for the Lakers, 12 turnovers for the Kings, 10 for the Lakers, and then 6 steals for the Kings, 9 for the Lakers, 4 blocks for the Kings, 2 for the Lakers, 6 offensive rebounds, 12 for the Lakers, 26 defensive rebounds for the Kings, 27 for the Lakers, and then 18 personal fouls for the Kings, 9 for the Lakers. It kept them close, kept them in striking distance, but they could never get enough stops, never put it together to a point where they can actually make a run to be able to win the game and upset the Kings at home. Kings fans gonna look at it like, man, we beat them. We happy about that. The Lakers, they was feeling themselves. They was doing all these trick shots and everything in the game, and it was working, and they was balling a little bit. But LeBron and Luka just wasn't enough in this one. They did score. They did do what they usually do. They had the defense at their mercy a lot in this game too, and they did make it seem like it was going to be interesting down the stretch. It just wasn't, because the Kings just had everything going, and it was just fun to see them all have an impact on the game, all try to play their games while also playing team basketball at a high level. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even defense. Like, both teams didn't play great defense. And the Kings would be the team you would think would lose because of that. But they have found a way to be resilient. They have found a way to continue to battle through all the injuries and all the change of the lineups and everybody not being able to stay on the court long enough with the pieces that they have. And they still don't even have Sabonis. And this team is going to put up a fight. They're going to make things difficult. They can make things tough because they just have so many guys that can put it on you. And they can do it very easy. And this was a good display of that. We haven't seen it enough this season, but it is fun to see it when it does happen. And they've been doing it a little bit better lately, but we also have to see how they do when they get a little bit more healthier too. Not saying they're gonna be a playoff team, not saying they're gonna be a playing team, but it still is good to watch good, fun, competitive basketball too. As a person that's a fan of the NBA and basketball, that's what I want to see, even if they lose, even if they win at the end of the day. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up, y'all stay good, peace, and I'll see y'all later today with more analysis, hopefully.